Okay, quick content warning, trigger warning before we get started. This video will contain discussions about mental health issues, including things like self-harm, suicide. If you're likely to find that distressing, please look away now, no judgment. Hi, my name's Alex, and this is my story. This year, 2025, I am planning to attempt the Tough Mudder Holy Grail on behalf of Mind. And when I decided to try this in last summer, I had lots of big, huge plans about lots of videos, lots of content, huge amounts of fundraising, writing lots of letters and getting lots of people involved. And none of that's happened. So, starters, apologies for the amateurish styling of this. It's unscripted, and part of that is because my original plan was to be clean shaven and you'd have it all thoroughly scripted and bright and shiny, and I felt that wasn't honest. I am 49, and I have come to accept that I have had problems with my mental health my whole life. I was originally diagnosed with depression as a teenager after having been caught at school in an instance of self-harm. Over the last few years, I've discovered what was diagnosed as chronic and then severe chronic depression is actually likely CPTSD, or complex post-traumatic stress disorder. The likelihood is, or the current thinking is, that it is linked to the fact that I'm adopted. For those who are interested in statistics, while generally, it's 1 in 4 people will be affected in some way quite seriously with their mental health throughout their life. For people who are adopted, it's the other way around. 3/4 of us have some serious kind of mental health issue, often related to addiction, and that's to do with abandonment trauma. A few years ago, having tried to be honest and open about my mental health and my struggles with depression my whole life, a consultant asked me a question, which is, rather than how long have you been depressed, was how long have you dealt with these kind of feelings? And I realised that I had had these kind of problems for a lot longer than just my teenage years, dating back to when I was in primary school. And then, in discussion with another therapist, I was made aware of current studies about abandonment trauma, particularly for adopted children, that this can actually go back to fetal development, so in utero. And I have struggled with having gone from I just need to get back to some time when I was okay, to I was never okay, I was not okay before my personality formed. And as you can imagine, that's fairly heavy. And now I'm struggling with I am okay, it's just my brain is stuck in a position where I can't heal at the moment. The reactions that I have to a lot of things in life are natural. They are okay. I am just stuck in in a mode of behaviour that was evolved to help protect me, and I'm finding it very difficult to move past that. To put this into a wider context, yep, I am a cis-het, middle-aged, university-educated white male. I am, by a lot of standards, horribly privileged. I live in the developed world. And my depression has messed up a lot of my life. I have self-harmed. Arguably, through my interest in contact sports, playing American football, and now doing obstacle course races, it could be argued that I'm still using that as a way to subtly still self-harm in a way. I have had good jobs, jobs where I've had authority. I've been a head of department, I've been a head of community management, I have managed teams, I've written procedures, and now, because of where I'm at with my depression, I can't work. I have good days, I have bad days. I'm recording this about 5 in the morning because I wanted to be honest with you. This is not untypical with my sleep pattern. I sometimes struggle to get showered, to do the laundry, to shave, to remember to brush my teeth. A lot of these invisible injuries hit people in a lot of different ways. There's a lot of executive dysfunction. There are things that I know I can do that I could be really good at, and my brain won't let me. I can make all the plans in the world, but I can't make stuff happen. Apparently, I also have what is referred to as pathological demand avoidance, which is also not a lot of fun. I'm trying to be the best person that I can be. I'm trying to stay relevant and do stuff. This year, I'm trying to raise money to help people like me, because trying to get help for mental health problems is really tough. Trying to get acceptance for having mental health problems is really tough, particularly when you have other generations who or other people who just don't understand. Why can't you put those feelings away, or you're just being idle, or whatever. And it's tough when I've got kids who have additional needs. I have a wife who's chronically ill, and I desperately want to be a good partner, but I can't get out of bed that day. Or sometimes I can find all the spoons and all the energy in the world to help somebody who's in trouble. But I make a plan to help myself, to help move things forward in a structured way, and I can't. It doesn't work. Or something will trigger me and I hit a spiral, and I will have to hide away, because I either think I'm worthless, or my brain is telling me that I am worthless and I need to go and kill myself, or I want to go and cut myself, so I have to go and hide. And that's not the face of me that a lot of people who know me will often see, if at all. And I'm trying to do better, but it's not easy. And I know for many people who know me, who may be supporting me this year, this is not a side of me that you are used to seeing, or a struggle that you may know much about. But this is me, this is real. Like I said, initially was going to go, I'll be clean shaven, I'll be polished, I'm wearing the Mind t-shirt, everything will be well lit and choreographed and scripted, and no. It's been over a week since I've been able to have a shower diet sucks. Sometimes I just can't go outside. But I'm trying. And with your support, I want to try and help a lot of other people too. Because this is treatable. And I'm coming to the understanding that I'm not broken. There's nothing actually wrong with me. I use the meds to keep the intrusive thoughts at bay. But trying to keep a routine is really, really, really tough. And I thought the world could stand to hear a little bit of my story. So now I've got this damn thing to work. Hopefully there will be more videos. Hopefully this will also help destigmatize. If you know somebody who has mental health problems, this will help destigmatize them. I will try and say a little bit more about my journey through this. Like I said, I've lost friends, I've lost relationships, I've lost jobs through my inability to cope with life. But the thing is, I'm not broken. And hopefully if I can get the right help, I can do better. I can switch off all the shields and the defences in my head for a bit where they're not actually needed, and be more the person I used to be, or more able to do the things I know I can do. That's not today. May not even be tomorrow. But hopefully with the money I can raise this year doing Tough Mudder's Holy Grail, maybe that'll be somebody else's tomorrow, and hopefully then mine.